Good morning, everybody. This is Sandy Tayna, and today we are going to be speaking to
Tyrese.
Okay, so we're going to be picking from a list of 50 questions. So basically, you're going to pick 10 random numbers, and then we're going to go from there on. And is that cool?
Yeah.
Your first question, it's funny.
Oh.
Okay. She accidentally farts out of excitement during sex. What do you do in that moment? You leave? Cool. Do you be like, oh no, I'm going home?
Nah, it's cool. All body parts make noises, you know, so
That's
like.
a good answer.
So, you might not know where it came from, actually.
Okay, good one. All right. Would it bother you if she makes more money than you?
I just posted on Facebook this morning that I make more than my counterpart.
Okay.
And in previous relationships, she's made more than me.
Mm-hmm.
And me personally, I think it would bother me.
Really?
Yeah. And I think it would bother me because it would change my mindset of my role in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It would put me it would either make two choices. You either want to go and make more, or you won't be fine with making less. And I think, me personally, I think it'll be fine in the beginning, but at some point it's going to be an issue. So for me, it'll be an issue from the beginning.
Okay. What is the hardest part of dating?
Finding somebody to date first. That's the hardest part for
Yeah,
me.
you definitely.
Like, who, you? Nah, maybe you. Like,
Yeah.
you look nice.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part of dating is the compromising. I think you have to be able to compromise.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of times we get stuck in our ways and we can't see
Right. That's true.
why someone wants something to be a different way.
Right.
And I think for me, sometimes that may be the hardest part, is compromising. And from my observation, I see a lot of people may have an issue with that.
Okay. These questions are too fun. You picked all the juicy ones. Number 6. You finally have sex with the woman you've been dating for a few months, and the sex is trash. Now what?
The first time, I think maybe, I guess we go through that too. You know what I mean? Sometimes you be so excited, you be like, and it's like, please understand that, you know what I mean? Something, you know what I mean? I like you. But
See, I feel like men usually explain if something wasn't too good, they'll be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we always trying to
But
explain.
women, it's like,
women like, what's
we
not
bad
good?
or well,
Did
like.
you finish? Like, okay, yep, it was good, So I think,
yeah.
for me to classify trash would be like positions that I prefer that she may not be so experienced at.
Right.
And it's like, okay, I'm doing a little more coaching and guiding than just enjoying.
Right.
But I think if it's exciting and intense and the passion is there, then we may be able to work through that.
Okay, so you wouldn't just dip. You're not just gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's
Nah,
trash. I'm not
not
calling her
if
anymore.
I held out that long because I liked her that much,
Exactly right.
then it's I mean, we could work through it. You know what I mean? So I think I'd give it another shot.
Okay, that's a good answer. The next says, what is your biggest struggle as a man?
For me personally, I'm a single father, so raising my daughter and am I doing a good job raising her is my biggest thing.
Right.
Can I be a better dad? What is a dad? What am I supposed to be doing or not supposed to be doing?
Right.
So for me, my biggest fear is just like raising my daughter properly. And I think like before her, just in general as a man, it was like I don't know me personally, I ain't really like I always had a cool carefree style that just like
Yeah, it
take it
seems
how
so.
it come and just make it
Y'all
work.
should see his daughter on his face. It's so cute.
Thank you.
I love the commercials you make there, so I'll be cracking up. I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
but my friends and stuff and the people I hang around, I think they worry about like money and girls the most.
Right, I was just I feel like all men worry about money. Like,
making money and getting girls. And then it ties back into your other question because it's like, I think traditionally as men, that's what we worry about, providing for our families or those that we care about.
Right, that's true.
But nowadays you have a lot of people who, back to your other question, they don't care if the woman makes more money than them. They'll take advantage of that.
Right.
And be happy with that.
Yeah.
And that goes back into what's their fear. They're not worried about making money or providing because they're not the one that's doing the majority of the providing. So I think, times is going on and with women taking more powerful roles in life, I think men worry about going to jail.
You have a good point, that's true.
So,
I definitely agree with that.
yeah, but I just worry about my daughter. Like,
that's good. That's a good thing to worry about. Shoot. Where do you typically take a woman out on the first date?
It used to be like the bar, You want to go to the bar? Well, wait, let's see. I lived in California for 20 years.
Yeah, I remember
25 years or something. So when I lived in California, it was like, let's go to Universal Studios. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the boardwalk. There's more things to do. Let's go, maybe in a closer percentage. Let's go play miniature golf, stuff like that. So it was more like stuff where you could actually go out. You could, I guess, like you see on TV, you go out on a date, you could walk, you could talk, you could listen, and you could, get to know the person. And then once I moved to Pennsylvania, it was like a different scene and a different thing. So I still like to do the things I do.
Right.
But obviously you can't just say, let's go to the boardwalk an hour away, 2 hours.
Right.
I mean, so
yeah, right.
the park is different here. It's like, I ain't going to a dark area, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, right.
The bars seem to be, or to get something to eat, seem to be a good thing, but I still try to like do the things I like to do, maybe bowling, miniature golf,
right.
The driving range, and then it also depends on the type of woman that I'm dealing with.
Exactly.
Someone who has more experience,
right,
or less experience, then it's like someone with less experience in life. I'd rather like to try to show them something new because
that's a good idea.
And someone that has a lot of experience, then it's like probably like to see how active they are and see how,
Good answer. If you found out your mate couldn't have children, what would you do? So you've been with
now
a lady for
I'm
a while,
like, cool. I mean, I'm 45 years old and got a daughter, I mean? So, but
you're like, well, at least I got one.
Yeah, I got one. We can share this one, you know what I mean? Like,
right, okay.
But I think if I was younger and I wanted to have a family, then I don't know. I probably would be like, I guess.
Would you walk away? Like, if you didn't have children, would you like kind of back off? Be like, look, I'm really looking for someone who has children. I mean, who wants children and blah blah. Like, able to have children, really.
The other questions I not had answers, but it was more like, okay, that's not an easy question, but this one makes me think more because when I didn't have kids, I didn't date women with children.
Okay.
Because I didn't want the responsibility of taking that parent away from their child.
Right.
Because don't consider myself pretty demanding and pretty, needy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where you at? What you doing? Come see me. Bring me lunch. I mean, let's meet at the park. And
Somebody
like, I got a kid. I can't do that. So then it was like that. And then when I had a daughter, it was like I wanted a chick with kids, but I don't want them to be too old because I don't want them to not like my daughter.
I feel you.
So I never really thought about it, but if she'd be like, you know what, I can't have kids, and I think I would have been like, all right, that's cool, you know what I mean? I don't want to have kids, you know. A lot of people I know don't plan kids, and I didn't plan kids. My kid came just through the natural process. So I think it would have been fine because I wasn't planning on having kids anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it would have been fine. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Eventually, maybe one
probably would have been better because I wouldn't have had one. No, I love my daughter, but I mean, it wouldn't have been an accident to birth.
I feel what
you know
you
what
mean.
I mean?
You work out, and would you date a woman who doesn't work out?
My lifestyle is a workout.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
it surely is.
you know, so
Right.
I work out, I guess, and I don't play basketball, but you know, I still go and I shoot and I run up and down and do the drills. And, so I guess I work out in a sense, not a structured sense way, but I
so
think
now if you date a woman and she
didn't work out at
like
all,
she's home, cooks, clean, go to work, come back home and do it all over again, like she never works out, would that bother you, or would you try to
if
make
I
her?
deemed her unhealthy, then it would bother me.
Okay.
If she appeared to be healthy because of her diet, and like you said, maybe she worked at an office and she worked on the 3rd floor, so she do get 2,000 steps in a day, then if she's, you know, staying healthy, then I think it would be fine. But once it became a health issue, or just a straight, like, you know, sometimes I pull my car over and I go on hikes through little trails I've never seen before. And sometimes I smoke weed and I'm like, oh, let's go walk and take a bite. If she's not interested in doing that because she considers it a workout, then yeah, that would be an issue because
that's so
like
simple. That's not even a workout.
It may come to a point where I have to start actually working out. And if you're not going to be willing to be a part of that with me, then yeah, if you're just totally against it, like, nah, I'm gonna sit here.
Okay. What advice would you give to young fatherless boys?
To young fatherless boys, I think I would tell you guys to go to my Instagram page, DJ O'Reilly. I have a lot of this type of information on there about what I think, you know, it takes to go through life. And I think the first thing is, sometimes you got to put on a blinders. You know, the horse is in the race with them things on his face, so he don't see what's going on around it. He only can see what he is focused on. And I think you have to set goals, and you have to acquire skills in life. And I think you don't have, everyone's not a leader. Everyone can't be a leader, but everyone can be a follower. So just because you're not a leader, don't be a follower, because you still have to lead yourself. And I think respect other people. Like, what does respect other people mean? It means to be like, to be conscious of other people, to know that they are there. When you walking down the street and somebody come past, know they're there, respect them, and don't expect them to move out your way. Just get them out of your way by moving out of their way. You're not being less of a man by doing that. Don't bump into people like, oh, you know, stuff like that. Respect other people in their space. And I think just like, respect women, respect children, and respect old people. And learn as much as you can. Learn, because everything is relative, but everything ain't relevant until you're young. So what that means is, it might not make sense now. It might not apply to now. It's not relative. What I say, everything is relative. it's relative to the world that we live in. But it's not relevant to what you're doing right now. It don't matter to you right now, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't matter in the big picture of things.
Right. Okay.
So
it's also good to have mentors, you know, and I feel like for young men, they just need somebody to talk to.
Talk to people.
You know,
find somebody you can talk to.
Right. It could be an older gentleman or, you know, somebody that's a little smarter, more wiser. Because I feel like sometimes young men take advice from just the wrong people.
That's why should you take advice from?
Right. Everyone is not after your best interest.
Yeah,
you know what
everyone,
I mean?
that's true.
It's kind of sad.
That's very true.
Yeah. So uterus transplants may be possible in the near future for transgenders to get pregnant. How do you feel about this? How do you feel? Do you think that's something that's a great idea, or do you think we shouldn't be messing with nature? Or, I mean, how do you feel about it?
I mean,
yeah, I heard that on the news recently. I was like, oh my God, really? It's gone a long way. So, it's,
yeah. I guess that go back to the previous question to the young boy. Don't worry about what other people do. Like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? And for me, to this question, like, it doesn't bother me if a person wants to get a uterus transplant so that they can try to have a baby.
A male, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, you know, let me tell you a story. I was on a bus with my daughter one time. So we were on the bus. This was in LA. We were on the bus, and it's a transgender person. Male, 2 female.
Okay.
And it's sitting there on the bus, and people on the bus are around. We're on the bus, we're sitting there. And my daughter, probably 4 years old at the time, she says, "Daddy, I like her shoes."
Okay.
And the people around us started snickering, to the effect of her not knowing that that was a transgender person.
As if it matters anyway.
Shoes.
Right.
And to the innocence of a child.
Right. Okay.
So at what point do me, that child, become that adult that starts snickering at this other person?
That's a good point.
At some point in life, I made the decision to think that, personally, that's fine. Don't put people that it is not fine. So to answer your question, I think is like to put in the perspective of relevance and relative. To a transgender person that's in a relationship with a man and they're happily and been together for 5, 10, 20 years and they want to have a baby, it's great that she had the uterus transplant and now that she can have a baby. Cool. So to me, who will never, ever, ever probably want to have a baby with the transgender person or not have a baby with the transgender person, not even have a thought of it, cool. So to answer the question, thumbs up to science. I mean, give the person their wishes of having a baby, you know. So I think it's a good thing.
That's a good perspective. I think most people will probably just be like against it, like, oh, people trying to play God. And I can understand the sentiment, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's not my body, and if it makes that person happy and they're not really hurting anyone, then I guess, you know, hey.
I mean, because if you live in a Christian society such as we do, or a religious society, you can't answer that question. It's not your place.
Right.
You can answer the question and say your opinion, but are you going to do that? Or are you going to definitively say that's wrong, which you can't do?
Right.
Can you say that's right? You can't do. Positive judgment is wrong. You can't judge a person, you can't, you know, based on their beliefs or your beliefs.
Right, exactly.
So positive judgment is not good either. Oh, you're a good mom because you bought her shoes. Who to say that?
That's a good
point.
point.
Oh, you're a bad mom because you didn't buy her shoes. It's
Right.
the same thing to me.
No, I feel you. I never heard anybody say like that. Yeah, you're right.
So to me, even though I do it, don't get me wrong, I ain't perfect. It ain't like, I ain't like, damn, they need to stop eating chicken. Like I just said, if she was unhealthy to me,
right,
then I would have an issue with her not working out.
Okay.
So
right.
I do, you know, in human and stuff, but for my, you know, conscious thoughts, it's like, don't worry about it. Let them be you. If it comes to a point where they meet up, then deal with how are you going to deal with it, then boom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because right now, I don't have to think about it.
Okay. Okay. Well, you guys, that was pretty much it. I definitely enjoyed this interview with Tyrese. And,
Thank you. This was fun.
No problem. And I hope you guys stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching. And peace.
Thank you for watching.